Oh, so he really is called Vitreous Link.
Well, he did get a little too close.
And looks like we're off. Argel starting off in Sanctuary and finding a pair of flip-flops. BigDunka starts at home, just found 20 rupees.
No, it's called Swatchy. That's the link is used Swatchy. We're getting lucky with the fish down there where the guard normally is at. I'm going straight to Uncle for BigDunka.
And Argel did a quick map check. Looks like all crystals in the light world, with one of the 5-6 crystals being up at Tower Hera.
Oh, fire rod from the Uncle.
Toasty!
Well, he's definitely trying to stay warm down there in the dark little dungeon. Yeah, save and quit's a good thing when you see the Stalfos pop up. We get, I believe there's a heart piece for argelxd. And 100 rupees. For those just joining us, this is a Ganon open mode, randomized, normal, randomizer. So, of course, as you see, all the enemies are randomized throughout the whole world, and all the bosses are shuffled around. We could even see multiple bosses of the same one. And this is their second race together. BigDunka won the first race. argelxd, this is his or her seed. So we'll be able to see if Argel will make a comeback for choosing the seed. And Argel's taking that fish all the way to Kakariko. That's actually a smart choice.
Ooh.
Take it to the bottle vendor.
Mini Moldorm in the bushes, knocking BigDunka out before he gets to check the lumberjack cave.
Oh no, that's just sneaky. Come on now, game. You can't do that.
You can't put snakes in those bushes.
Yeah, that's just not fair. Well, looks like Argel now has magic, bombs, arrows, and I think that was a heart container or heart piece.
Yeah, I think they sold the fish off, and then also, did they also talk to the bottle vendor, actually get the item that he sells?
Yep. And down in the well so far, not much. Getting the money for Zora at least. And I think BigDunka might decide to take the other route around to check Lumberjack Ledge. The grass is just a little too dangerous today. And it is just some bombs. But Aga's not dead yet.
We'll see if these early locations in the game... Oh, a sword. These early locations in the game make an Aghanim start...
Oh. Just what you didn't want to see.
Just what I didn't want to see. 2 swords next to each other. Well, so much for, randomized swords.
Well, they got Master Sword. Well, we were close to having Aghanim access. Yeah, it's rough. It is kind of rough seeing the. It's good for them seeing the sword like that, but we want a challenge. Chicken Hut's actually fairly nice this time.
There's actually chickens in it.
BigDunka did not grab the fish and bring it along, so they'll have to go buy the bombs. Or with that bottle, we can at least get check sick kid. Oh, lantern is in the tavern. Aw, sick kid has a bunch of love for you.
Oh, so great Master Sword and Lamp this early. I wonder if their guts are rumbling about Aghanim seed.
Yeah.
Still like half the locations to check light world wise for the opening stuff without anything else opening up. So about to see probably get the South Shore and Shroshraw's Closet check. before anybody, I think, will decide to make the big plays up to Aghanim.
That was a quick check, but I think that was a red rupee in the library. Yeah, the mitts and hammer could be in the dark world, so they might have to go there to get it, so it could still be an Aghanim seed. All we need is the moon pearl. We don't need the moon pearl, really, for Aghanims. That could be on Pyramid Ledge. I mean, right now we got access to Aghanim, so let's go. I guess Argo might be heading down to check the South Shore area. No, Argo's going up here.
Going to
Maybe
do,
to escape.
Yeah, escape to do Uncle and get that toasty rod.
It is nice seeing the fire rod early, but makes you wonder, is the ice rod going to be trolling you and hiding somewhere? BigDunka gets their Master Sword. Yeah,
looks like Argle's going to continue through escape a little bit more.
It's definitely looking like an Agassiz. I'm sure they're going to try to search everywhere they can to not have to go through it. It could be trolling them. It could be making them think it's an Agassiz when it's really not.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those happen.
I mean, you still got Agena, Eastern, or not Tower here yet, but South Shore, Death Mountain. So there's still quite a few places something can be. Even here in Escape. Hey, there's the hook shot. So now we got East Death Mountain opened up. And that's an enemy you don't like to see. They like to also go through the screen changes.
Oh, the flying bomb guys?
Yeah. It's a pain when they're bombing you, you're trying to get away, and they're right on your tail, and you go to a screen transition, they're still there. Oh, with the bat, the door opens right up. I did not know that. So far, it's not fruitful in Escape, but might be something hiding in the back.
Yeah, nothing for right now, but, hook shot for later whenever they get, Lifty upgrade or flute or something. Just hook shot in general, very nice to have. That's a nice enemy for the boss key drop there.
Yeah. And now you're going to take a death warp to head on back up. And we're getting our first check over here at the dam. Gonna see what's hiding at the bottom of the lake today.
Unfortunately, gonna have to go in and out to completely open it up. Probably once Argle gets there, he'll do the hookshot block glitch and just hookshot his way over to the chest and open the chest up that way.
Now, I'm curious what Squid's going to change into with different armor. Just somebody dropped their money in the bond, that's all. Boy, that room is dangerous with the bomber man in there. Yeah, oh, this looks like fun.
oh, there's Moon Pearl.
Yep. Still getting closer to Aga. Oh, looks like all the shadows in this room. No mini Modorms today, so it's the Shadow Cave. Not sure the real name, but that's how I've always called them. Money, money, bombs, hearts. Mini motor wasn't too bad. I mean, with Randomizer, the hearts are always great because you never know. So that's why I say it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, you never know what's going to be lurking or flying around you.
Or trolling you as the mini Trolldorm is doing.
Or like the giant spike balls, you just walk up and it shoots down right on top of you. That's always nice.
Oh yeah, nice smack in the face with the big old spikes. And Gibdo kind of blocking the way and a spike plugging the legs in water, so pretty much got to take a chance to go up here. Oh, a big spike in the grass. Oh my gosh, that is just mean. Okay, this seed is just rough now. That was rude.
Yeah, I guess you can, anything can hide in tall grass, huh?
Yeah, I didn't expect a big old spike to come out and smack you in the face. Yeah, BigDunka's like, nope, I'm just gonna go over here. Oh, we got Swagnet over on the island. Argel, don't be slashing at the grass. You won't. And it looks like somebody already clipped that one. That's definitely going to be going into the Discord later on. Well, Argel made it through the water, so let's see what you accidentally slashed at the grass. Alright, that was good. And it's off for the Arrow of Destiny. All that trouble.
Hold it up proud. BigDunka's gonna try this again. He just picked up 10 arrows from Mr. Hobo under the bridge.
Yeah, I guess that might be the old Robin Hood kind of retired, went under the bridge. Well, the farther they're going, the more this is looking like an Agassi. I mean, we still got some checks left, but not too much lately.
Yeah, are they gonna aim? Are they? You have to think if they're gonna aim for something like item density in terms of like, are they gonna go all the way over to Agina and check that area, and maybe he has a glove or something that would prevent the Aghanim play, or are they just gonna go, you know, I'm gonna risk it and see what happens? But looks like BigDunka's gonna head up to the Zora area, check out the waterfall cave, and go pay tribute to the big fish himself.
Hopefully he's not gonna be a massive troll that he loves to be. I guess we'll just call this Love Cave. A little bit of love and a lot of love in the chest.
Another bottle on the ledge there.
And Zora has, well, just a little bit of love. Thanks a lot, Zora. You know how much trouble we had to go through to get to you?
And all that money. Oh well, BigDunka didn't grab the item on the ledge, doesn't need it. It's like the fish flopping just on the ground there.
Oh, shot in the back by a laser. That's just rude. These enemies are rude. I guess this should be called Rude Randomizer. Definitely
So far,
have.
these have been some special ones.
Yeah, they've had their hands full so far at the beginning. Up there's the cape, so more and more like Aga. It looks like Argo is going to be following BigDunka over to Eastern Palace area, which makes sense. More item density rather than going to desert. Now, you gotta wonder, is BigDunka going to go through? Oh, they're giving them trouble right there. Does BigDunka go through escape first before Aga, or no?
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, it's a decent amount of items in there before making that dive.
And Argo still needs to go to the back of escape, see what's back there.
Yeah, it does make sense. Like if you're checking out all these other areas, and then you'll hit up the escape area, and then if you clear that out, then just since you're there already, go to Aghanim. Oh, that's a good dodge from that anti-fairy there with such a low heart count.
Yeah, it was real good. I thought that they were going to get hit by that. And you also got Death Mountain too. I keep forgetting about. You got Paradox Cave. That's 7 items. So
They can't get up there yet. They need either a flute or a lift upgrade.
yeah, that's right.
So hint tile says that Cane of Burna is in Ganon's tower. So doesn't seem like anything necessary will be in. Actually, they have Cape. Once they get, was it half magic and Cape? I think it is for Spike Cave.
Yeah.
So they need to find if anything's a
Well, you don't need half magic really.
Yeah, but I think in logic says you do. If I remember correctly. In any case, we know that the best cane is in Ganon's tower, so we probably won't be seeing that unless keys are pretty deep in there.
You know what? You're not my best friend. Calling that the best cane, I think. I appreciate that. Not too many people want to call that one the best cane.
It's just so handy, though.
Especially with blind fight. Well, I guess Argo's gonna go check, see what the boss is. BigDunka found the 3rd item on the left. Oh, big spiking Bomberman in here. My goodness. Yeah, sorry, Fire Rod doesn't really set on fire, but at least you didn't have to kill them to get your key. Now let's see if you can actually finish this. If there's going to be red, I can't remember their names. Those red guys, Igors.
Yeah, something that will be blocking the way for requires Bob, but no, just snacks.
Let's see what the next room has for us.
More snacks.
Nope. Well, ain't no problem getting to the boss. BigDunka apparently didn't want to take that chance. Decided to nope out after getting the 3rd item. Oh, and we have Vitreous. Can technically do it. You gotta use the B and use the cape. You got a little bit of magic. But ooh, those eyes hurt so much.
it looks like he doesn't recognize his friend, vitreous-covered Link, not in his natural habitat.
Yeah, he don't have his goo around him this time. He looked like he had a bit of red eye. I think he needs some Visine. Or has more of an orange eye. I think he's past the red eye stage. BigDunka taking that depth worth out, and Argo might be going ahead and make it the Aga play. I mean, you can check Gina to see if the gloves are over there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight to the Aga play. Those ducks. I think the hook shot can take them right out.
Yeah, as long as it's actually, like, hitting. I think he's having trouble aiming it a little bit there. Alright, and BigDunka making the same play. Up the tower.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, pretty much figure you're not going to get the glove over there at Gina, so just go ahead and do it. And if you do get the glove, chances are you still have to come up here. Wondering if maybe on the ledge after they get out, the pyramid ledge, maybe the glove is right there. Glove or hammer.
That would be really helpful and really, like, nice of the seed to do.
Yeah, especially after all these mean enemies around here. Ooh, full magic refill. Something sharpest than Blind's hideout. There's 2 sharps in there, actually. We found them both. Wasn't supposed to be that way.
Getting the hookshot this early is very helpful for getting through all these Randomizer rooms, because if it doesn't, destroy the enemies, it stuns them and makes things a lot easier for maneuverability.
Oh, yeah. Especially with guards like this. Nope, you got the fire rod. You got enough magic. Nope, just gonna kill him with the Master Sword.
Yeah, of course I say, like, oh, the hookshot's helpful, and then they run into Gibdos, which you can't hookshot, so...
Yeah, Gibdos seem to have really thick paper wrapped around them. Alright, how many blue balls are we gonna have today? I'm saying there's gonna be 5 of them.
I'll go with 2.
Guaranteed normal one. Let's see. Here's 1. Already starting off bad. 2 right off the bat. Oh man. Normal, lightning, and then another guaranteed normal one. So far, still just 2. I think 1 more hit too. Yep, there's 3.
I lost.
And Aga is down. Alright, let's see what's on the pyramid ledge, if they're nice or not. Oh, well, there's another sword upgrade. 25 minutes and you already have Tipper.
No! No!
I think that was the commentator's curse. You kind of anti-cursed them on that one. Can't visit Catfish. You don't have the glove yet. But we have a green pendant on Skull Woods, other 2 pendants at Thieves Town and Meyer, and 5-6 crystal on Swamp, and the other ones are just normal crystals.
All of the left side of Dark World has pendants.
Yeah, it's kind of odd seeing them all lined up like that. And once you get the Cane of Samaria, all 3 of those dungeons are fully completable. So, could it be a pet seed? It's still possible. I'm still holding out hope for a pet seed, so we'll see. It worked earlier for the daily. Let's see if it curses them again.
No, you're too strong.
Yeah, they got tempered sword. They can handle a pad seed. They'll be alright. Yep. Y'all forget, you don't have a glove yet. Can't go up there.
Gotta do the swim and then hookshot over. I know that trips up a lot of people. Tripped me up. I actually didn't know that was a thing, and was very confused reading my map tracker and saying, why are you telling me I can go over there? I can't go over there. And then I learned I could swim.
Yeah. That was me when I first started. Just 10 arrows at the Bumper Cave, so we're not going to be going back there today. Where is our progression? We have not found it yet. Argo's going to go ahead and dip into Skull Woods. BigDunka might be heading the same way, but could go over to the Village of Outcasts. I tell you what, Randomizer does not play around with these enemies sometimes.
No, there's fire bars there up on the north side in those very tight corridors around Bumper Ledge. It's very rude.
Yeah, those are probably those and the roller spikes and the big spike blocks. Those are probably the 3 worst ones you can really encounter, especially when they pop out of the grass at you.
Oh, this
fire bar, and yeah, right in the middle of the room is a fire bar. You gotta be kidding. Too bad the Wallmaster doesn't get randomized. Oh, and you get picked up and have to do it all over again.
That collision detection just a little bit off.
Yeah, and found out on one race one time that Wallmaster can catch you even if you're falling down the hole. If you don't fall down far quick enough, you're about halfway down, just sneak right in and snatch you up. Now, the thing about this room is if you don't kill an enemy, the Wallmaster won't show up. But more often than not, it's kind of hard not to. Oh, and all that for a map.
Smart use of the cape, though.
It was. It saved him from getting snatched up that time. And Argo said, nah, I'm not going to even try it. I'll wait until I can find the Cane of Samaria if I need to. Speaking of the big spike balls and the fire bars, they're teaming up to block your way to get through.
And those skulls do a lot of damage. Like,
yeah, they do.
I saw BigDunka got hit. It's like, oh, okay, that's a. That's a ton. Oh, there's our progression.
Yep. Now we need the hammer and we're good to go. But we can at least get up Death Mountain now. A hammer would be nice to help us go ahead and take care of Tower of Hera while we're up there. Alright, let's see which crazy boss is going to be in here today. One thing I do like about the randomizer too is the boss gets shuffled, they change colors, and sometimes it's quite interesting.
I think my least favorite ones are when Moldorm gets a bunch of extra eyes, because that's just really creepy.
Yeah, that's stuff that nightmares are made of. Oh, we got Helmasaur in this room? Oh boy. But the good thing is, the tail cannot hit you. It just kind of, like you see, waves around like crazy. Argel's using a bomb stress, so can't really get too close and you don't have a hammer. I don't know if that's enough bombs. Yeah, BigDunka's gonna get out. And that was enough bombs, so Helmasaur will be taken out and Skullwoods will be claimed.
Oh, his tail spins even faster when he starts moving around. Good fight by Argel there.
Yeah, that was a tough little room to have Helmasaur on and no hammer. So that was very good. Oh, green pennant, time to go back to visit our old friends, Brussels. Hey, there's our flute.
There's our Death Mountain access. BigDunka just opened up a lot of locations there by checking out the back end of Escape.
Yep. All of a sudden, we couldn't have Death Mountain access. Now all of a sudden, we have 2 ways to access it. I think the seed's telling you to go up there now.
It's like, go up there. Okay, now definitely go up there.
And the good thing about the flute is you can sneak in the backside and rescue the old man.
You don't have to go through that first room there.
What kind of enemies did the bats change into? Answer question in chat. No, neither one has checked Agena yet. So we still do not know. But now with the flute, it makes it easier to go check. Now we got the Village of Outcast check, and Chef's game was just a waste of time.
Explodey flying bomb guys, the worst.
Gosh, them and Moldorms could be the worst 2 ones you could have in there. The old man was nice and safe in his own little cave section, and you bring him out here to this chaos.
Oh, that mini Moldorm just seemed kind of stuck on the wall there, like, just looking around, like, I'm just gonna stand here. 300.
Wow, old man was rich. Well, there's our half magic. And Argel's going to dip into Thieves Town, but are they going to complete it? That is the question.
Yeah, that's a red pendant, red blue pendant. It's one of the 2. Not exactly. I mean, it's an easy enough dungeon to finish through, but do you want to still waste that, quote unquote, waste that time to do so? for possibly no payout and definitely no like extra payout.
Yeah, unless you know
Pet
for a
seed.
fact it's pet seed, it's kind of a waste. But hey, we got the red boomerang. So we get to lag a bit when we throw it around.
A hint tile in Spectacle Rock showing off the fake hints that every seed has with different colored text and a little link face. Those hints aren't helpful at all. They're either jokes or references to Zelda 1, I believe.
Yeah, also reference seen Charlie or Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory reference too.
That's a good one.
And Christos has his tea time one in there.
Looks like Argel just checked the front portion of Siege Town and open out of there, hoping that nothing else is in the back. Oh, clothes upgrade.
That's definitely helpful. But, oh man, the squid didn't change colors. Maybe it got a little bit more bluer.
Yeah, I think he got a little bluer. He polished his, do octopi have scales?
No, they do not have scales. Oh, there's our powder, so don't have to worry about finding the mushroom and doing fake powder. Argo farming a little bit more money before they headed out of the dig game. Well, let's see what Stumpy has for us. So we're going to take your allowance and now you're going to turn into the tree. You wasn't helpful anyway, so go ahead. Walk of shame through Spiral Cave.
More like a chicken cave today.
Now, is Hype Cave going to live up to its name? Or no? Bomb, so far no. Shield. A little bit of love. Just a little bit of money. And a little bit of money. Nope. I'm going to give that a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, a shield, it's cute, that's about it.
Yeah. Nobody really uses shields much in Randomizer, so yeah, it's pretty much just a 1 out of 10 in my opinion. But we're going to get a catfish check. And Argo is going to head to the back of Escape.
just suck it in and squeeze past that giant spike just hanging out there on the way.
Boy, chat was really rough with that. They're all giving them a 0 out of 10 or 0.5 out of 10. Boy.
No.
Oh, we got a 5 out of 7. 5 out of 7 for the for the. All right, Catfish, are you gonna troll us today like Zora did? Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Argle, you got the moon pearl from that chest.
Yeah, just realizing as they finish walking in, oh, I've been here already.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to forget that room.
Just going for completion's sake, I guess. Opening that one door.
Alright, BigDunka, where are you heading off to now? Village of Outcasts, maybe? Well, we know what Argel's gonna do. Gonna go play some music. Nope, BigDunka's going back to Skullwoods. Nope, try as you might. They're like the Gibdos, you can't stun them. I guess BigDunka didn't go to Skullwoods already. Thought maybe they did. Well, they'll get in there and see the nice, lovely Helmasaur waiting for them.
I always like when you open up the pits in the room and the enemies are on top of them and they fall in.
Yeah, when I enter that room, yeah, I kind of get to the chest, wait about a second, and then open it. Because usually that's about enough time delayed to kind of get them to fall right into the holes. I guess Argel's decided he's tired of taking all that damage, not having any way to heal. Right, it's just a safety because Death Mountain is like a death mountain this time with all these crazy enemies.
I know, you wonder with the name Death Mountain if they go up there and you have a high chance to die or something.
Yeah, the standard mode? No, not so much. Randomizer? Yeah, you have a greater chance. Especially with dead rocks in places they don't need to be. Looks like BigDunka's gonna dip on into Thieves' Sale as well.
We'll see if he actually goes through farther than the first 4 or not.
Chest is not down there. Alright, now Swatchy Link is going to get their upgrade, so let's see what they change into. Oh, it looks more normal. No more Vitreous Link.
Nice banana hat.
Boy, that duck just jumped right over that hook shot. And it looks like BigDunka is heading farther down in Thieves' Town.
I like the bunny sprite for Ultros. It's his friend Chupon.
Oh man, I'd love to see that one. I might have to pick a sprite just to go check it out.
It's another Vitreous! You don't have to go in the basement in Randomizer to do anything. You can just walk right up to the boss and fight him.
For Vitreous, definitely looks like you need some Visine.
At least with Temper Sword's easier this time just to stand up there and spin and corner him.
Yeah, especially since there's no goo up there to hurt you. And our first Vitreous is down for a compass. Okay, Argel, where to next? Desert area? Yep. Gonna go visit old man Agina. A little thief is just rude. At least you can kill those thieves, though.
All the sprites on the screen are causing some nice lag there.
Well, it makes you actually realize how many little goblins are hiding underneath the sand. Gina, do you have the hammer? Nope. Might be in pod. Cause progression wasn't usually in pod, so I'd say you probably should have went there after that.
Is that what the P stands for? A pod? And the P in pod stands for progression?
Yep, half the time it is. Well, Arlo looks like might be making that choice to go over the pod. Oh, that's a decent item density, so it's not a bad choice. But let's see what he missed out on over here in Thieves Town. And out of habit, BigDunka's bombing the floor. Just a big heart. One more chest to check. It's without the hammer. So it's gotta be an item or a small key. If it's an item, you don't have to come back in here. If it's a small key, that means your item is hiding in the big chest. Hey, Kiki.
BigDunka got a good roll on the chain chomp movements there. Those guys are pretty scary.
Yeah, they're not as tame as they are in Mario. Bombs. So that means you do not need to come back into Thieves Town. You have all the enemies. The big chest is key locked. Now we'll see if this is going to be bow locked. Oh, mirror. Well, isn't that special? You got the potions so you can keep going. But well, like I said, half the time progression is in swamp. Or I mean pod.
I mean, there's a P in swamp too, so the P in swamp could stand for progression.
Nah, P in swamp's usually for poor. Because swamp usually don't have anything all that great. And I missed a hint, but now I got it. A glove is near the haunted... What?
The haunted grove.
Oh, it was in the back of... no, it wasn't in the back. Could that be the King's Tomb? Because if it means cemetery ledge, then... Oh, the haunted grove, K45.
That's the best hint they've gotten so far, I think.
And answer something, chat. Yeah, I know it's Randomizer. You might not need bow, but there's also a chance that you could still need bow because one of the enemies could change into another color or something.
Yeah, plus to still get like all the way to the back of pod, you still need the bow to, you know, hit the statue, I think.
Yeah. Well, you know, Good thing you got the hint about the gloves in pod, and you found the mirror in pod. So at least you know you can at least get to the check. It looks like Argel is going to take that key over here to visit this door, see what's on top. And BigDunka is going to Disappointment Cave. Alright, with all that checked, now you got is the dark maze and the turtle rooms. Oh, in the basement.
We'll see how far they can get. See if they find Bo. Maybe Bo's in pod, who knows?
Yeah, it's very possible. Looks like BigDunka's decided to come over this way too.
Oh, well, that's rude.
You know, they just had to put that spike right there. Time to pull out the cape.
And there's a grass. Somehow there's grass on the floor.
But it's a falling tile. What? That makes no sense. I did miss what was in that chest.
I don't think there's anything important.
Oh, there's our big key. Yep, got a heart. Well, BigDunka just grabbed the mirror and left pod. Oh, sorry, you don't have the hint to let you know you need to go to Cave 45.
Yeah, that's, I mean, hopefully they'll end up there eventually just because it's a common, you know, post-getting mirror check. But they're gonna do the, Tower of Hera first, it looks like.
And the only other thing that was in back pod was just the other boomerang, so it wasn't much. But it's time to go to Link's house. Yep. Head on down there to Cave 40, or go to Dark World and go to Cave 45. Well, at least we can find out the few items here in Tower of Hera, because there wasn't anything else in pod really, so BigDunka didn't really miss out. This is just a hit.
Yeah, plus it'll be the first crystal dungeon, possibly finishable.
Yep, we found the flute.
Although I think all the bosses that can appear in Moldorm's lair, like, there's a certain set of bosses that can't appear there because of the way the map is.
I've seen Helmistar, Vitreous, Code Stare, and regular Sholdorm in there, so. Trinex, I guess, could be in there, technically. Hopefully it's something nice and easy, though. I know Code Stare was a pain.
Another Vitreous! Yay!
Yeah, so we need more vitreous fights. I missed what was in the sorry, I can't think.
Graveyard Ledge?
Yes.
I think that's where Argel had been looking. Just 10 arrows. Thank you, glorious tracker.
Words are hard for me today. I'm still recovering from this past week.
You say your words have been gobbled up?
Oh yeah. That turkey just came along and just ruined it for me. Oh, time to get your mitts. It is nice when you find such a nice hint like that.
Yeah, direct hints are really nice, and then you kind of made to think, do you want to beeline towards that area, or just kind of work your way there, knowing you can check some other stuff along the way?
Well, with it getting you in the checkerboard cave, like doing now, and the mire area, might as well go ahead and get them now. And Code Stare. Oh, Code Stare is such a pain in this room.
Oh, and he brings along his falling ice as well. I didn't know that was a part of him.
Yes, this is a beast of a fight. I'd say pull out your cape and go to town on it.
Yeah, you got tempered swords, so.
Yeah, Code Stare is probably, in my opinion, the worst one you can have up there.
And can't really go back up there to try again without a lucky magic drop there, so gonna come back later.
Now let's see if we are bootlocked. Oh, the map is up there, so we're not bootlocked to desert. Some arrows are above the poles. Yep, just found that out.
No, that works. Spend your money. Get some potions, or a potion, so I got one bot. Doesn't seem like we can go back there right away, though.
And back to Dark World. I don't think BigDunka's been to Catfish. Can't remember. But we get to see which boss is at the sandy beach today.
Nope, not going for catfish.
That's supposed to be a chicken? Or I could not. That was creepy. I don't know what it was. And did we get a check of the mirror? Yeah, we did. Mire is ether.
Oh, they haven't found any medallions yet. Oh yeah.
You only back? You were already here, I thought. Nope.
No, Argel was at Graveyard Ledge when BigDunka was climbing Hera, and now
Oh, okay.
BigDunka's checking out all the mirror locations now that since they got mirror, then they don't want to go back to Hera just yet. Hopefully they go down to the south area and get K45. That's the #1 spot to go with your mirror.
Well, if they go through Village of Outcasts again, well, they have no reason to go to Village of Outcasts again, so. Let's see if they go that way. I mean, it's an easy check, but it's somewhat out the way when you've already cleared this side.
Yeah.
Might be going back to Skull Woods. Nope. Village of Outcast. Turn it into powder to see the magic. No, can't do the magic back because you don't have the meds. We got a Sandy Mothula, and that was an easy fight. Mothula is so easy when you don't have a sliding floor and spikes are all around, moving around you.
Yeah, definitely so. No, BigDunka, turn back, turn back!
You were right there. That was a quick check. You're already walking by it. Argo wasn't too happy with that, but they got their first crystal.
Yeah, I would have definitely checked K45 there along the way since I was walking in this direction.
That guard needs to lay off the Red Bull. Oh, there's our gold sword. We got butter now.
4 swords in an hour. I'm sad.
That's the one thing you said you didn't want to see, and you saw it. And right now, Ed is not dead. Stag is still fully clear. Those 3. Well, you need Canis Maria from Meyer and the Ether Medallion, but so we'll have to see what pops out. But we'll go to Dark Death Mountain and check about 6 more chests over here.
Yeah, hopefully there's some more progression in this area. It's kind of dried up a little bit into just one thing here, one thing there right now.
BigDunka is probably going to be doing Swamp.
No, they did an interesting loop there where they walked all the way down there and put their mirror next to that flying location so they can check the, desert area and then loop back around and now check K45. Interesting routing.
They should checked it. Yeah, they should checked it on their way first, but they did it that way. Still, at least they got it. And nothing is Super Bunny Cave, so wasn't all that great today. Pulled the fluid out and went back to Dark Road. The fluid don't work here. So you got 40 rupees. Oh wait, we're 50. There's a shovel, so yay, another fetch quest. There's Quake.
There's a chicken.
And there's a fairy. And there's a Jeremiah. Oh, we got a little bit of all the little animals and critters.
There's a dead fish, too. It's full of fun. Ooh, Turtle Rock is also ether, so we're on the hunt for the ether medallion for both of our dungeons. Well, assuming that we do need to go into Mire, of course.
Yeah. Well, how long will it take before one of them decides to check PED? Alright, we'll see what we get cursed with today in the Magic Pat.
Well, if they want to, get the PED hint, they still need the book. I haven't seen the book in a lot of seeds recently, to be honest.
Maybe it'll pop up here. Oh no, there's ether.
Even better.
That works out just perfectly. Boy, an hour and 4 minutes in, and only one runner has a crystal. Definitely tell this is not being a nice seed.
That's the beauty and curse of Randomizer. You can get, you know, pretty easy things like that, or get a lot of weird bosses in strange places and just take forever to, you know, and plus the added whole progression stuff.
Hey, at least we got better sword.
Yeah, Argel's gonna have possibly an easier time with Cold Stare, just sword, having the extra sword level, getting a little bit extra damage there. We'll see if they're a little bit luckier in terms of the ice falling and Cold Stares moving around and all those sorts of things. It looks like BigDunka's probably going to get their first crystal soon here, too, since they're heading into desert.
Nice bomb jump setup. It's kind of a difficult one to set up because you can't really see behind you how close you are. Alright, Argel, let's see your butter sword in action. Doing pretty good with it so far. And doing really good with it so far.
Good job, very good. A compass for your trouble, and more importantly, a crystal.
Yep, that's the main thing, the compass. Alright, where to now? Not
yeah,
swamp.
What have we got now that we can, you know, dip our toes into and start looking for something important like the hammer or the bow?
Or the book.
Or book, or Cane of Samaria, or even you know, boots would be nice.
We'll find out.
As well,
yeah, we'll find out if anything's in the dig spot. See if the fetch quest is worth anything. Nope. Get it? Oh, come on now. Get it. It was free. Alright, Argel, where are you off to now? Back to Thieves Town, maybe? Nope. Swamp. Get swamped because you didn't have a hammer. Or could it be doing the Jeremiah and Lunchbox trade-off, since it'll be right by swamp anyway, too. Guess next time the Smith decides to go to Dark World, he needs to get him a Moon Pearl.
Do they just, like, mass manufacture those Moon Pearls these days?
They have to. Now both brothers have Fire Shield. Very good stop by Argle.
Yeah, good routing. Same as BigDunka did by, chaining together as much as you can in that area. Unfortunately, they can't do hammer pegs yet because hammer is still MIA, and BigDunka is using that ether medallion that they picked up to good use and going to dip their toes into mire. That means that every single pendant dungeon has been peeked into at this point.
Yes, it has. And Mire's only got 2 items, so we'll see if you gotta hunt for it or not. Looks like Argo might be making the same decision. Alright, Meyer, how nice are you gonna be today? A key. Don't really need a key, but okay, fine, whatever. Burrito.
Looks like Argle's going to turn in their green pendant for that money. Not even a lot of money, just a little bit of money.
Sarasha, that's wrong. Do you realize how much crap you had to go through to get that? That boss fight was terrible. Actually, it wasn't that bad.
Some more interesting, pathing there to leave your mirror dust teleporter behind there, so you can just drop that green pendant off and come back and then head into mire.
Well, we got our first item, the heart piece, so let's see what our second item's gonna be. Once again, both of our runners are kind of forced to go back to the same dungeon.
I'm surprised though, just reading some, yeah, I was gonna say Ice Palace, but no hammer. Where's the hammer? It's like, we're getting a little bit late here.
Yeah.
We need that item to start doing stuff. Oh, well, there's
So
Kane.
swamp.
Oh,
now, well, you could have finished it.
French vanilla cane. Or is that? Yeah, it's French vanilla, yeah.
Wonder why BigDunka said, oh, pendant.
Yeah, it's a pendant, and I don't think they're desperate enough to go blind pull pedestal yet.
Answer question in chat. Ted is still alive because we haven't seen Hammer. We haven't seen the bow. And we haven't seen Ice Rod.
Ice Rod, yep.
Those are the 3 items left for no mode.
And there's always the extra delicious option of Boots being on Ped and Gandalf's Tower Big Key being on the torch.
Yep. It's always bad when you get into Gandalf's Tower and you see that, and you have to leave and go down Boots.
Or you can take, I've seen people tend to take the risk of going through as much of Ganon Tower as possible, hoping the boots are in there, and then, you know, usually getting heartbroken and not finding it.
Yeah, now it's almost time to see if Argo's going to finish this up. Probably not, though.
BigDunka's clearing out the Dark Death Mountain Bright Side goodies that aren't really going to have much, but... Nope, Argle's gonna head out as well.
Kind of odd, neither runner's going to be doing the mire. Just in case. But at this point, it's getting to where I would check your pads. Just because it's getting late. That ain't fun. Looks like BigDunka is going to be heading back into the Dark World from here.
I think Argle's gonna make that Ice Palace dip and see if they find anything useful in up until the boss, since you can't finish it without the hammer. Maybe the hammer will be in here somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. It might be.
Alright, at least they know now, or at least Argle knows now, with that hint, that nothing's in the fire-locked area of Misery Mire.
Yeah, neither one decided to go back there. Come on, Ice Palace. You need to be a little bit more nicer than that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't spell nice without ice. Those rooms are rude.
And it looks like BigDunka is going to be finishing off, maybe. Do you, Sam?
Going through as much as they can of pod here. Again, can't get through all the way to the end because no bow. Oh, this fat icy room here is a lot more annoying when you can't just hookshot all the pen gators. Oh, did Argel mirror back to the start because did they realize they had the what do you call it, the pegs down wrong for the... Oh, not enough magic. I was wondering what happened. I'm like, why'd they mirror? They were getting bodied by some, what do you call it? Anti-fairies there, and they had to get bodied by them again here. Oh, we didn't get that key. Okay. Ice Palace, watching these higher level runners do Ice Palace is just kind of so automatic. It's a little different when either they don't do the bomb jump or run out of magic or just bad things happen in general. And BigDunka cleared out as much of pod as they can without the bow, so they're gonna go off to somewhere? Ice Palace as well, it's looking like. Yeah, no hammer to get that chest there, and I have to orphan that location for now. Nothing coming up in Ice Palace yet either. Didn't hit the button. Gotta listen for that noise. Some iced tea here and more nothing. Ice Palace is big fat 0. What is left? Is it swamp? What can we do in we can do I guess a decent amount in swamp and check that out, or you know, Ped could have something, but you can't even check pegs, you don't even got the book to read it. It's be completely blind. Yeah, we can't do Turtle Rock without the hammer to get in. Oh yeah, Argel didn't do all of Thieves Town, so they're heading back to the rest of that now instead. Alright. You can blind pull the pedestal. It's just that do the runners want to risk taking that time to finish? It looks like Argel might be finishing Thieves Town, so they're gonna have two pendants here, and then it's a question if they're gonna dive back into Misery Mire and beeline for whatever boss is in the back and see what's going on there. Get the third pendant in blind pull pedestal. Or make a dive into Swamp Palace, which I think is the last, likely location for stuff to be in, and hopefully find a bow or the hammer. Unfortunately, finding that green pendant turn in him a little bit too late after you turned it in for your 5 roots. Yeah, I don't know what I want to see first. If I want to see bow or hammer first. Hammer would unlock more, I think. Bow would just let you finish Palace of Darkness, I believe, at this point. And BigDunka finding the end of Ice Palace there, and gonna be heading off to wherever they go to next. We'll see what they decide to do. Yeah, Shovel was just a heart container. Full heart container. Argel using the cape and go ham strat for Vitreous here in the end of Thieves Town. Looks like BigDunka is going to make that swamp play now. I mean, this is the most, what do you call it, logical in terms of density at this point to head into this dungeon and see how far you can get, and hopefully what you're looking for is in here. Let's check this hint tile here. Oh well, we know the big chest is nothing. It's just the 4th bottle. Oh no. Oh no! Swamp was, nothing. Just 20 rupees in the first chest there. That's a big giant rip. Like you bend over in your pants, see me your pants rip open. That's, rough, buddy. Dunka's, showing off the, what do you call it, fountain? Fairy fountain there where you can buy extra bomb capacity. Maybe they're doing, No? Okay. Where are you going? What's going on? Filling bottles up, okay. Extra bombs to bomb pedestal with, I like it. Alright, keep an eye on Argel here. Where's Argel heading off to? Are they gonna check out Swamp as well and get a nice, hot steaming cup of disappointment? Yeah, there he is going to, kinda that extra flute, hurt a little bit, so heading into, Skullwoods here to try, bomb Helmasaur again. At least you can just, walk back here and, also, got more hearts. Got Butter Sword for when you do crack his mask, so hopefully it'll be a little bit of an easier time, once you get back there, because this room is being very rude right now. Skullwoods wasn't the nicest dungeon in terms of enemy replacements. Yeah, Swamp just had, the required key in the very, very first chest, and the second chest available after that was 20 rupees, so you can't go farther without hammer. So yeah, attempt number 2 on helicopter tail, moving floor, and spike wall Helmasaur King. At least with the amount of hearts that BigDunka has now, you can just gotta stand in front of him and hold the bomb instead of having to throw it. Yeah, honestly, you think with how fast he's swinging his tail back and forth, he'd just kind of take off into the air and fly through the ceiling of the dungeon. So, Argel's in the back half of Misery Mire now, in the dark room. And BigDunka's heading in themselves. They're both, I believe, resigned to their fates of blind pulling a pedestal. And there was a hint tile, I think both of them read it, that said that there isn't anything fire locked in Mire, so they're not checking the shaky shaky cutscene room. Luckily, they haven't run into a Trinex yet in terms of boss shuffles. There's been a couple Vitreouses. I think the trolliest boss is the Skullwoods Helmasaur, just because it was so... They kind of ran into him early, and it was a little bit difficult to line up. Argel figured it out first try. BigDunka left and came back and just did the hold bomb strats to do it instead. Oh, we have a moth in the goo. Very, very quick to go down, even just standing in the goo back there. Yeah, I was hoping for another Vitreous. I think we all love Vitreous. Zora was a scam. I think he just gave like a piece of heart. Yeah, a piece of heart. Waterfall of Wishing was a piece of heart and a full heart. They got the flippers in Sanctuary, so those were pretty early on checks. Right, and Argel, slight advantage here by being the first one to get all three pendants, and is now making the triumphant march into the Lost Woods to blind pull the pedestal. An hour, 37 minutes into this heck of a seed. There it is, folks! There's your hammer! In a blind pedestal pull. Required blind pedestal pull, as we have not found the book in any previous location up to this point. This is exactly what Shandis wanted, was a pedestal seed, so let's blame him. And BigDunka just about like a minute and a half behind, going to be very happy, hopefully, probably a little exasperated once they also pull the pedestal and get the hammer out of it. Yeah, we're not even done yet. We still need to find the bow and find the ice rod. And, you know, that 1 in 22% chance, not 1 in 22%, 1 out of 22 chance that we're going to need to find the boots for Gaines Tower Big Key as well. So no, we're nowhere near done, folks. Luckily, this opens up, you know, finishing Ice Palace. I do believe Cold Stare has an item. That's what looks like BigDunka's going to be doing that first, while Argel went for the Swamp Palace play instead and is going to clear out that dungeon. Oh yeah, this is Randomizer. They might not need Ice Rod. Although, you know, I think it would be quite funny to have a Trinex somewhere. Get all the way to the end of Ice Palace and there's a Trinex down there. Oh, need Ice Rod. Yeah, the bow is the big item right now. Trinex everywhere. You get a Trinex, and you get a Trinex. Everyone gets a Trinex. I forget if there was a hint tile that said what was in the left side of the swamp, but we do know that there's a bottle inside the big chest of swamp, so that's nothing of need. Oh, that fairy's being a troll. There we go, caught it. Oh, we found a soggy book. I blinked and I missed that. That's good. Now they can go read the pedestal. But that also opens up the two medallion tablets, Bombos and Neither tablets that they can check for goodies if they so wish to. Nah, just a Helmasaur down here. Oh well. At least this time we can do the hammer on him instead of having to stand in front of him with bombs or throw bombs at him. But once you crack that shell, the gooey insides fall easily to the butter sword and get a lot of money, and finally another crystal. We're at an hour 43 and we just got 3 crystals. Oh, and luckily, the bottom of Ice Palace is just a, Argus. He looks like an ice cream puff, like with those nice, pastel-y colors. Like strawberry and, some sort of other colored ice cream. And that's BigDunka with their second crystal. Nothing at Bombos tablet, just bombs. Just, you know, the cheap version of Bombos, I guess. I don't think they got a hint that Left Side Swamp was nothing, but I could be mistaken. I remember the hint about a fire-locked mire, but don't remember a Swamp Palace hint. But if they didn't find map or compass, then, you know, that could be back there. And we know that a bottle is inside the big chest, so... Oh yeah, it's time for some big booms. Taking the big bomb to crack open the pyramid and visit our friend the Pyramid Fairy up there. Maybe that's why Argel went for Swamp Palace over finishing Ice Palace, was to do the pyramid here. mushroom. Maybe the witch has been cooking up a bow in her cauldron tonight. BigDunka's gonna do that swamp, finish off that swamp dive now. We'll see if he checks left side right away or just decides to go through to the end and do the item counting. Alright, that's not a bow, that's arrows. It's close, but it's not what we need. We need the thing that shoots the arrows. Yeah, it's time to go into Turtle Rock, crack that open, get the, what is it, like 5, 6 items in there? One of them has got to be, plus you know, Mimic Cave, one of them's gotta be bow. Has to be. No, I don't think Spike Cave's been checked either. Yeah, because it just got hammer. No one's been up here yet, so we'll see if they check Spike Cave before heading in Turtle Rock, or go for item density. I always forget Spike Cave needs hammer, even though I've actually seen people go in there and, you know, get stonewalled by the squishy guys at the front. I've also seen people go all the way to the back and forget they don't have a glove to lift the rock at the end, so... Oh yeah, Hammer Pegs is also open. That's another one-off location. Yeah, Hookshot Cave was, nothing. There's like a bottle in it at the end. There's also a really cute chicken inside. Yeah, trust me, I believe they looked at every single possible location before sighing, shaking their head, and heading off to do the pendant dungeons to pull the pedestal. And BigDunka's fighting the swamp thing. I can open that Helmosaur very easily. After how bad this seed has been, I don't think our runners want to see a Trinex anywhere. Although, that looks like they just did find Ice Rod, so... That's good. That's a little, you know, what do you call it? A little bit of weight off their shoulders, just in case they do find a Trinex. Alright, and BigDunka is also following the signs and heading into Turtle Rock. Well, after checking the tablet over here, since they can find the book. Just a little tiny little bit of love. The cave's full of shadows again. Have to wait for them to run by before you swipe them. That's not the bow, so moving back into the dungeon. BigDunka forgot that they hadn't finished Hera yet. That's a cold stare in there, I think. Well, they have a better kit this time to actually finish, so. Some of these Turtle Rock rooms are a lot more comfortable without chain jumps going at you. And also this room without any fire bars, and just some enemies that are just kind of stuck in these one-by-one tile locations. Oh, BigDunka took a spill. Luckily it was in the, oh no, that was the 2-floor one, huh? Alright, laser bridge. Oh, close upgrade. There's your key to get through. A burrito. And a big shield. I haven't been counting items, so can the boss have an item? If I wasn't keeping track. And today's Turtle Rock boss is... Oh, we have to go through this room first. I forgot about this one. BigDunka getting their Tower of Hera crystal while... Oh, it's another Helmosaur! Oh, that was easy. Yeah, they're both like dinosaurs, so... Oh, just a heart container. No bow in Turtle Rock. We are still on the hunt. Yeah, something like that. 3 Helmosaurs, 3 Vitreouses, and an Arguses. Yeah, we'll see where I don't think Argel checked the ether tablets. I think they're going to be heading over there while BigDunka makes their entrance into Turtle Rock. That's what the hint there was. A unique item requires Canis Mario. Well, that's a lot of things. Yeah, I think there was one Helmosaur before Hammer that was required. And yes, either they did take it out with bombs. It was in Skull Woods because it was on the conveyor belt floor, and BigDunka had to come back and do it because they didn't feel they had enough hearts to do so. Mushroom was arrows, so very close to a bow, but not what we're looking for. So here we are checking Spike Cave, one of our last hopes. Let's hope it's here. It's not. That's just 20 roops. I think Argel's going to finish off Ice Palace now with their hammer. Not gonna find the bow in there, but that is progress. It's always good. What I say, if you're unsure of where to go, at least try to make progress. As long as you're making progress, you're doing something, and you can use that time, especially if it's like a double dip of a dungeon, you can use that time to think of what you're going to do next, and say, you know, if I don't find the bow here, I'm going to do this, or if I do find it here, then obviously I'm going to go on to Eastern and Pod, or Pod and then Eastern and finish those off. So, as long as you're moving forward and not just kind of wandering the map, debating where you're going to go and just wasting time doing nothing, you always want to be doing something. Yeah, I think the only reason they're leaving Eastern unfinished is just to pair it up with Pod, and they've already cleared out everything that they can. I think they even saw the boss back there, maybe, and just didn't finish it, or somebody did, maybe. I think that might have been a Vitreous back there. It's been a while since they've been all the way back through there, so... In any case, they know the boat wasn't in there. Essentially, they cleared out basically every possible location looking for the hammer, and it just narrowed it down to, it has to be a pedestal seed. And they didn't have the book, so they couldn't even check, because book was in swamp behind the hammer. So they couldn't even, double check to make sure that, yeah, a pedestal was required, so it was a forced blind pull of the pedestal. Oh yeah, Aghanim was required too. It's been, 2 hours ago, I've already forgotten. Even though they found, like, Moon Pearl and Hookshot early, they still had to do Aghanim because they didn't have any gloves or whatnot. So BigDunka's heading to the last part of Turtle Rock here. No trouble whatsoever, not gonna have any trouble getting through, and Argel's finishing up Ice Palace. Luckily, they got a half magic, so they don't need a full magic bar. Wait, there's no cold stare down here, never mind, there's a, argelxd down here. My mind turned off for a second there, sorry. Yeah, don't even need any magic. I mean, you can shoot him a couple times with Fire Rod if you want, but this Argus is pretty simple. Again, cotton candy ice cream flavored Argus here. Yeah. Spike Cave was checked. Hammer Pegs is the next place to check, I think. They just wanted to clear out some dungeons they hadn't finished at that point, just to, you know, make the extra progress while also searching for the bow. And alright, Argel got their Ice Palace Crystal, so they just got Pod and Eastern left. And soon BigDunka will be the same once they defeat the Helmosaur Trinex in the back of Turtle Rock here. Yep. Fluting to Kakariko to go to Dark World and check out those hammer pegs. Helmaseed. Yeah, there's been a lot of Helmosaurs and a lot of Vitreouses. You can't even do the fast hammer pegs. You have to smash them slow because no boots. Boots are probably in GT somewhere. Oh, those are just arrows. Okay, where haven't we looked? Oh no, my brain's empty. Eastern Palace boss? Does that guy have an item? No, Argel, it can't be in. I thought Argel checked all of Thieves Town. Oh, they didn't. No. So I don't think there's anything in the big chest. Oh no, is there something in the big chest? I thought the big chest was locked. There should be a. Nobody has a small key. I'm just rambling. Yeah, they couldn't get the big chest because of the hammer, but I thought the item count, what do you call it? Had that be something else, but I guess not. Also, it is an item. I guess we just miscounted earlier and I thought it was going to be a key in there. So you do have a small key and map and compass. There has to be something in there. It's just we kind of ignored that because didn't have a hammer and weren't thinking about it. Alright. Maybe it's here. No, that's not a bow. Those are silver arrows. We're still just like not there. We're close, but we're not there, guys. Egg! Egg, I know, it's like screaming, egg! Egg! I think Argel's gonna check the rest of Swamp, maybe? Yeah, it looks like they're going to check left side Swamp. I do believe they read the hint about it being a bottle and big chest. I think both players read the hint for that. Hopefully they did. And we as a collective here, me, you, chat, we were thinking that left side swamp was the dungeon items, and we know there's a bottle in the big chest, but maybe we're miscounting here. So we'll see. See what they have when they open their pause menu. If they got dungeon items, or maybe we're just being a little sleepy. Okay, they do have the map, so maybe there is another item here. Yeah, I think with this seed, I never skip left side swamp. That's kind of a thing I do, is I always, unless I'm in go mode, I always check left side swamp, so. Green pendant had 5 rupees. There was a hint tile that said it gives cash, so I don't think BigDunka's turned it in because he knows it just gives money. But Argel didn't find that hint until after they turned it in. So BigDunka's heading down also to the Thieves' Town Big Chest. I think they have to grab a key from somewhere first. I don't know what key they've missed. Dark pedestal. Yeah, they gotta go to low rule and you know, use the, I forget what the item is that changes you into two-dimensional Link to make you go onto walls. But then you go to low rule to get the bow from there. This is a crossover game seed. Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds crossover game. Nah, not really. Oh, you didn't get the key there. Okay. So yeah, BigDunka's gonna be not happy to find just accessories to a bow. While Argel's gonna drop down here onto the left side of swamp and open. Maybe it's the first chest here? Ah, there it is. There she bows. So, barring the tiny % chance that the GT Big Key is on the torch, we're in go mode. And that was what, like about 2 hours, 9 minutes or so that Argel entered go mode. Yeah, Big Key's gonna be in, like, either on the torch or in tile room at this rate. Just how rude this seed has been. Or the seed could just throw them a bone, just like it did with the swords, because they had, like, Butter Sword, like, an hour in or something like that. The seed could just throw them a bone and go, here, it's in the first chest, there you go. I'm being nice now. Like a cat or something, you know? They just ignore you all day, and then when you go to sleep at night, it curls up on you and purrs and is all cute. The seed's like a cat. Yeah, it was a big gamble skipping left side. It could have paid off, because left side swamp is something people never want to do, it seems like, but I think in this case you really wanted to check it because you were looking for very important items a very important item at the time. Yeah, there's about a 209 go mode. After this Aghanim required blind pedestal pull required seed. Dunka's picking up the bottle there. Just making sure it's a bottle. But hey, you know, extra green goo never hurts. Oh, they got half magic, so I guess you really don't need it, but extra goo never hurts? Could get thirsty. Alright, Eastern Palace Vitreous round 2. He's gonna go down like a chump with silver arrows here. Crystal number 6 for Argel. Gonna be heading into pod for the last time here. With the easy portal. And just, you know, walk down, and turn around, and walk back in. And here's just another, you know, bum rush to the back. Where they can hit the statue, which always requires bow. Pod is the only dungeon in this sort of thing where it, you know, always requires the bow because of that statue that is not an enemy. And we will find out what boss is in normally Helmasaur's lair. Another destroy all enemies room that's just full of invisible shadows. Yeah, we did see a Mothula earlier too. I forgot we saw a moth, I think, in desert.
Yeah, it was in desert.
Hello.
Hello.
You did it. You said you wanted a pedestal seat, and it happened.
Yeah, I put it up on my phone to kind of keep track. Cause, had a little bit of issues with the PC, but I was happy about that.
So the seed was so bad, it caught the commentator's PC on fire.
Something like it, yeah.
There we have it. Oh, it's a one-eyed Moldorm.
Oh no, we're supposed to have a multi-eyed. That's the first time I've seen a one-eyed. It's a multicolored though.
It looked like a jawbreaker, kind of.
Yeah, I did. Well, with that, we start our game. I got back just in time for our game.
I got back in time just for the best part.
Yeah, get your guesses in for the big key chest. What number it's going to be in the Ganon's Tower today? Which one do you think it is?
And I always pick number 18, but I think everyone's hoping that it is on the torch, because we have not found Boots yet.
I'm not going to hope it's going to be that mean. I'm going to stick with my usual number. I'm going to say 8.
Yeah, this has definitely been one of those where it's like, this was a seed with capital A, capital S with a TM mark at the end.
Yeah. For those who don't know yet, we do have a leaderboard on this channel now, so guesses do count for a leaderboard on this channel now. You know, for Ganon being in the dark world and everything, he should have a portal right beside him. Not the one that's down below at Tower of Hera. This should be one like right up there.
Oh, he doesn't want you to have it easy finding him, so...
I mean, yeah, but and I did notice too that I got a little excited earlier too when the squid got the red male and turned purple. I was like, yeah, it really does change colors. So I guess it did get darker blue earlier.
Alright, and we're in. Going, the right side. Let's see, right side is gonna be a dip first, or are we gonna go straight through? Oh, there's our cane of Brian, best cane. Right in the first chest there, that's chest number 1. Number 2, small key, gonna head over to the left side.
Well, at least we get the best cane before we can fight Ganon. Fight Ganon. Well, it's a key on the torch.
Nah, don't need it. So, our hopes and dreams for needing boots are dead. So, number 3, another small key.
Oh, number 4. Well, that's just not fair.
That was a little too easy.
That was about like the swords.
Yeah.
Well, who guessed number 4? Nizlar guessed 5.
Yeah, I had to guess a 5, so that was pretty close. Good job.
Scored 19 points. And, well, jumped straight up to number 1 on the leaderboard. Congratulations. Wow. Yeah, get that silly eyeball out of here. That little silly eyeball's all over the place. Well, with that, though, BigDunka is on their way up Ganon's Tower.
Yep, heading into the gauntlet. It's gonna be pretty easy after they pass through Ganon and Ball Z here. Gauntlet's gonna be easy with, you know, silver arrows, red mail, almost 2 full rows of hearts, biggest shield.
Boots are gonna be on Moldorm 2's chest.
Yeah. Just 1 pair of boots for his many legs.
Yeah, we'll go make the very last chest you can check. Let's put it right there. Why not? The seed's been kind of tough on him. Yeah, I wanted the pet seed, and I was watching earlier. I was like, you know, I didn't expect it to be this much work for him.
Yeah, that you said a ped seed. You weren't expecting that much of a ped seed.
Well, it was an Aga required seed too. You know, second match today I went through because the daily was the same way. It was open mode turned into an Aga required ped seed. And it was just like, well, let's just do everything. But so far, it's Argo's match to lose. And, ooh, the dry Armos Knights. Guess they're more desert knights this time. This is Argo's, or it is Argo's match to lose right now. It's making up the tower already. And this was Argo's pick, and this is a nice comeback from losing the last match.
Oof,
That didn't work.
I can't do the easy strat in Randomizer here.
Yeah, and you can't walk straight down there because the path kind of veers off a little bit.
Yeah, and you can't just drop your block because those guys didn't take enough damage. The block shots there, those are fighter sword damage?
Yeah.
And they're here too.
You know, you don't expect to have this much problems with the butter sword, but You should get the game. Oh, look at that green wall crawler.
No,
Did not see that earlier. But
BigDunka's going right
yeah,
side.
usual thing when they find a key, most people stick to right side. But you should pull out the cane of Burna and take care of all those random enemies.
Yeah, Cane of Burna or one of the falling down the pit there. One of the medallions usually does it.
Gonna have to make this quick. You don't have the boots, so yep. That's why I thought that other lamps decided to go out on you. Oh, there's Bubbles. Jinx.
Oh no. Okay, there it goes. Okay, the torch went out again. You have to be careful there. You don't want to, have your torches turn out right when you go through the door and you despawn the tower. So.
Oh, barely had enough magic. As far as they didn't get the magic refill.
Yeah, I don't know what kinds of goo they have in their bottles. I have an empty bottle set right now, so. Alright, BigDunka just went half right there, didn't find anything. Gonna head over to left side and very quickly find their big key. And it's a Helmosaur again.
I've seen Helmosaur in this spot so many times. And it can be very dangerous in this spot too.
Yeah,
just like getting right down there, forcing you down to the bottom and bouncing back.
Yeah, with the knockback from the hits you're giving him with the hammer and sword. Very easy to fall down the pit.
That was close. Good job, Argel. That is not an easy fight to do. Oh, come on. Didn't want to check the last chest? See the boots are in there?
Moldorm keeps his shoes. Oh, that's a rude room at the end here. Yeah, just burn it.
Look, we get to see it.
Best cane. Oh yeah, that's a rude room.
Gosh.
The door. Oh no.
Turn your cane back on. Yep, keep the cane going. Oh gosh. I don't remember if Argel has any more potions left.
Well, as long as they can beat Geometry Wizard, they're fine. Because they just need to unlock Ganon, and then they can and anything can happen, and they can just, listen.
Ooh, that was bad.
Anything can happen after that. Just gotta beat Aghanim, and once
you can get a fairy at the tree at the bottom of the pyramid.
Yeah, if they so want.
I think that was a double the way those hit. Hit all 3 shots. I think 2 hit at the exact same time. So that would be, yeah, because that would have been 6 hits if it was a triple.
Yeah, just keep stabbing the dead body there. It's,
yeah, Aghanim
rage out.
Trouble. Oh yeah, Aghanim wasn't playing around today. 002121. Don't fight Ganon like this. Run down to the bottom and grab your fairy. At least got a potion.
If their Ganon fight is practiced enough, I mean, Ganon's the same anytime, I think, so...
Well, yeah. If you practice it enough, yeah. And you got the Cane of Burnout ready to use it, so...
Yeah, and half magic, you're fine. And Butter Sword, Ganon...
Red Mail... Yeah. Yay! Slow motion, that's why that's the best cane. Ooh! Smacked in the face by a bat.
Yeah, but they were able to skip phase 2. Or I think they were, at least. Or they only did
We're
one
hearing the match. We're hearing the match, but kind of frozen on. There it is.
That's how bad the siege been. It's taking out computers left and right.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, this has been... I had an issue last night, same issue, and I thought I fixed it, but apparently not. That's okay. Means I get to work on it, have some fun working on it. I enjoy working on the computer.
Yeah, always a good thing to get elbows deep into. So Argle's in phase 4.
Ooh, now we got no music. Uh-oh. Come on. Well, we hear that they won, so let's see. Hear them go through the door. There's the door. They walk through. Well, tell you what, Argle was finished first place with an official SRL time of 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 41 seconds. Get your GGs in chat. That was a heck of a race.
Yeah, that's a heckin' seed. And BigDunka here is heading through this final room full of rolling spikes and bouncy balls. Gonna head up to Agnem, we'll see how he does there.
See if we can get Argle in here for an interview. While BigDunka takes care of Ganon. Well, the Ganon that's inside of Aghanim. Bye-bye.
Oh, these glitched graphic credits are kind of funny.
Yeah, we're working on getting Argle in here for interview. Just a moment. Ganon, you're so weak against Butter Sword. I'm sorry. It just cuts through you like, well, a knife through very tender piece of ham. I was gonna say a knife through butter, but we're cutting up ham, so.
Yeah, the sword's made of butter. Ganon's made of ham.
Hey, Argle, GG on your match.
Hello, thank you so much.
It was good. It was a tough run, but you pulled through.
Yeah, definitely. I was thinking, oh my god, how is this seed possible? This has to be a Plando.
Well, your opponent, BigDunka, just finished up. And BigDunka won, or came in second place with a time of 2 hours, 30 minutes, and 39 seconds. GG to BigDunka. Yeah, BigDunka was right behind you on that one.
Yeah, he always keep it left side, right?
So, what were you thinking when you had exhausted all of your locations and had to make that decision to blind pull the pedestal?
Oh, I was not sure if I had gone everywhere, but I was 90% sure, but not 100. So yeah, I was really worried about uh, when getting the item. It's not the hammer.
Yeah, I usually wish for a ped seed, but you know, this is really the first one I saw with a really rough Randomizer. Y'all did not. And Uncle is a skeleton at the end of this. That's different. But this was just really, really rough.
Yeah, without the book, it's.
Yeah.
I guess it's the first one. It's not blind pedestal seed.
Yeah, it was just left and right. And man, these enemies, they were not playing around with these enemies this time. They made sure to really give y'all a hard time. This is almost hard mode. But
yeah,
it was definitely beneficial for y'all finding the sword upgrades early because y'all really did need them.
oh yeah. The third one, I guess, was the pyramid.
So now you're both 1-1 with your matches going into your third match. How you feeling about that?
Yeah, as I am already out of the next phase, I'm going totally for fun.
And we won't be getting BigDunka in here. They had to step away, but it's all right. What do you? Is there any certain thing you don't want that you're planning to veto that pops up, or you just gonna go with whatever they give you?
Sorry, the question.
You get to veto something. If there's a mode you don't like, you can change it. So, is there any certain thing like another Randomizer you don't want, or key sanity, or something like that?
I guess I'm gonna veto inverted or swordless.
Yeah, inverted. Yeah, inverted's kinda.
Inverted's an interesting one. Yeah, swordless. Yeah, I approve of those two choices for vetoes.
Oh yeah, that'd be the segue.
Can't I veto blind pedestal seeds?
Yeah, yeah. If you could veto blind pedestal, that would be nice.
I'm done with pedestal.
Hey, oh, karaoke. Is there anything else you have for him?
No, good job of getting through that seed. That was probably one of the worst ones I've seen. So serious props to you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Well, yeah, Argo, that was rough. I had computer issues, but I tried watching as much as I could on my phone from it, and yeah, y'all were definitely having a rough time there. But
Yeah.
good luck on your next match.
Thank you.
Do y'all have a date set up for it yet?
Not sure yet. I'll have to see with BigDunka.
We'll make sure we definitely catch that race, because if it's anything like this race, it's going to be a fight to the finish, because y'all were within 5 minutes of each other. So actually within 4 minutes. So yeah, it would definitely be a race worth watching. Want to tell everybody to make sure you give these runners a follow, because as you saw, there was for tough like it is, yeah, it was definitely a 2.5 hour race for as tough as it was, because a blind pedestal pull is never something you want to do.
Yeah.
And for more randomizer action tonight, a race started over about a half hour ago on Speed Gaming 3. It's another Randomizer if you enjoyed this one. A small dungeon seed as well, so going to see a lot of completion there. And then also on this channel here, a ALTTPR Randomizer starting at 9:30, a Key Sanity hard race starting between Mentis Man and Megawatt. So that's I think that's it for tonight restreaming, but we have tons of matches over the weekend as well that you can view on Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2 through, I think Sigby's up to 6, and then the ALTTP Randomizer channels as well. So give those all a follow if you like Randomizer and other game tournaments as well. So I've been Karaoke. This has been quite an interesting and fun match, and my thank you to my co-commentator, Shandis.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't around too much with this. I was around more for it to go through it, but
it's all right.
Didn't mean to leave you hanging like that, but
yeah, we all had a good time. And then, of course, shout-outs to the tracker Mind of Me. Thank you for keeping up with what everybody was finding.
Yeah, Mind of Me, you were great tonight. We appreciate it. Thanks everyone that came, everybody in chat that came along to watch. We appreciate every one of y'all. If it wasn't for y'all helping us keep the lights on, we wouldn't be able to have such great entertainment from these races like this. So, I guess if there's nothing else, we'll say farewell, good morning, good night, good evening to wherever you are, good afternoon, and hope y'all enjoy your days.
Yep, and enjoy your weekend, and I hope for you Americans and otherwise that do such, your Black Friday shopping went okay. So stay safe out there, and have a good day, night, everybody.
Night.